My good people, you are watching Edge Radio Network, 1540 AM, 101.7. You're listening and you're watching live. My name is Tressa Ellaby, comedian Tressa Ellaby. It is 82 degrees. High is 90. It's always high as something in 90. People are at home, of course. It's COVID pandemic. The traffic's not too bad at all because you're probably working from home. I'm going to introduce my co-host over here. I got comedian Empress Guys.
Hi guys.
You know what? Hi guys.
I gotta
and veteran comedian Adam Bob. What's up? Good morning.
Good morning. Wait, I forgot where I am. Good morning. How are y'all doing today?
I am doing good.
Wow.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm Oscar. I am jazzed. I don't have on a vest. You know what I'm saying? In this
See, it's hard to do that.
When you sit in this seat, you're supposed to have on a vest, like Oscar. You know
I think you need to have a vest for every single day, because I imagine Oscar has a vest for every single day.
I think he does. He's gonna come and take over for 9:30. We'll see if he does have on a vest. Or we're gonna pick bets about a vest.
Yes, I'm gonna go with a multicolored Afrocentric vest.
Okay.
Today. That's what I think he's got.
What's your bet?
Don't let me down.
Vest and no vest.
I'm thinking no vest and ascot, like.
Ascot, huh?
Okay. And a handkerchief.
He's seen
Oh, chief.
Yeah, not a handkerchief. A handkerchief.
You've been hanging out in Bel Air. Yeah, okay.
So how y'all doing this morning?
You know what? Traffic.
You got caught?
My life on
outside. I just said the traffic was good. So the traffic. So for you, the traffic was not good. It was construction.
It was construction traffic.
Okay, so tell the people where the construction at. So if you don't go where she going, you know what I mean. Where was the construction when you came in?
Shepherd. It was on Shepherd.
Around 10.
No, like right there.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay, so right outside.
Right there.
So for the people on radio, it was right there?
It was right there.
It was right there.
Cool,
they on radio though, but it was right there.
Okay, cool.
Edge Radio was not too far from I-10 and Shepherd. It was some construction. We all think she lying because she was running late, but you know what I mean. But if you are coming down the street, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
It was an accident right around the corner. Y'all didn't see it. It ain't made the news yet. But
seriously, like. I came, I was on time, I was going to be here at 8:06.
8:06?
That was your ETA, it was 8:06,
yeah, okay.
8:06, can you hear me?
That's the start of a good life.
So,
right. Somebody is real specific, and when you get too specific, when you're too specific, you probably lie. 8:06, y'all here 8:06.
I was round the corner.
Right.
Okay, there you go. That brings you a little validity to it. Okay.
And what had happened was.
Boom. Now I'm with you.
Okay, so two things. Specificity along with what had happened was lies.
Okay. Well.
That brings me in now. I'm not going to lie. It does spark my interest when I hear, man, what had happened was.
Right. You have to listen.
You have to listen.
It is a lie. Even if it is a lie.
Because it could be a good story, though. Anytime what had happened comes.
What had happened was.
Whether it's the truth or not, it's a good story coming behind that.
Look. And depending on the lead in for the what had happened was. If you get dog.
Or.
What had happened was. It's gonna be good one.
Or ninja. I scared you. I scared you. I know. I was so afraid. Like, oh Lord, please don't.
On the morning show, I did. Yeah, if you get a loud ninja.
Yeah, but or that where it's drawn out.
That's just if it's ninja, like it, like
ninja.
You know, it's about to be a fanciful story. It could mean that if it's a man saying it, he probably hit it. That's usually or not. Something bad could have happened
because the other chick showed up.
It's gonna say he hit, but he did not.
Yes, or something happened to stop the whole act altogether. Yeah. Like a smell or something. But look.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
We're gonna get off of the lies. Ember is here. We believe her. There was some kind of traffic off of I-10 and Shepherd. I believe it's clear now. Okay. As far as traffic, we're good, right? But did y'all see about these aliens, though? Let's talk about that. What about these aliens? On the 24th, on Wednesday, there was some unidentified flying objects that occurred over Houston. Something similar also apparently happened in Miami as well. What do y'all think of? Like, first of all, Ember, do you even believe that there are any other people, any other beings in all of these different universes and vertices, and I'm sorry, it's not vertices. I just like that word. What do you believe? What do you think? What do you think? I showed you the video.
Yes, you did. I just feel like I had on my jumpsuit and my tennis shoes, a couple of shades, because I thought the spaceship was coming to get me. But
wait, you saw it?
No, I just kind of was always stay ready.
Oh wow! Okay,
No,
so you got an alien packet at the crib.
So right.
Some people, if some people have zombie apocalypse, I'm ready for the alien.
So you ready?
I can't. Yeah.
No,
So what?
Really not. I'm really
not. Okay.
I'm really
I was
scared.
about to say, what is this alien package? Starter kit. So she got an alien starter kit. Is that an alien invasion starter
kit?
If I
did have one.
So if you had one, what would this consist of?
It would consist of probably a jumpsuit of some sort, a solid color with like a white stripe down the side.
Why?
Fashion is key.
Okay.
That's why. Because everybody needs to know who this is.
Okay.
Get of course the tennis shoes in case you may have to do some running. Nike Air specifically, because it's in the name. It's in the name. Let's see what else.
I have a quick question on your
sandwich.
On your kit, real quick. The running shoes. Now, if they flying in, are you still gonna be able to outrun them? If they,
I can't fly.
If they beat you, if they if they, how you gonna run from like laser beams and?
I'm just gonna turn around and point my finger at them and say, "Pachoo!" That'll throw them off at least for a little bit.
Wow. It would throw me off. Like, did she just pachoon me? Did she just pachoon me?
Wow. Adam, do you even believe that they even...
Don't forget the Jello.
Green Jello. We talking about Ghostbusters?
No, you just gotta make them think you one of them.
But I'm positive they look like me and you. I think they here living amongst us.
I've seen some alien-esque looking creatures amongst us.
I have to.
I call them family. But hey.
You know what?
See.
I hope family is not listening.
I hope they are. They know the truth.
Wow. So,
They wake up every day and look at themselves every day like I do, except for the blonde one, but that's different.
Did you say blonde or blind?
Adam, she said blonde.
Oh, we gotta get to that later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Adam, do you even believe?
I mean, I bought some in my apartment some chicken tamales from a couple aliens. So yeah, I do. That's wrong. That was wrong. That was so. Anyway,
we apologize. We did not share.
I didn't say.
I think he needs to apologize. I had nothing to do with
Adam Bob, get
this is Edge Radio. This is Edge Radio. We're on the edge. That's where I live. I live on the edge.
It's 6 minutes in.
We just got here.
I'm on the edge. And that clock is 2 minutes slow. We're 8 minutes in.
You're right.
So, but. You know what? Honestly, I really was kind of on the fence about believing about aliens, this, that, and other. But I'm gonna just be totally honest with you. With this year,
okay,
with everything that has happened, from murder hornets to African Saharan dust to the COVID to all this, even Kobe passing away. I almost forgot Kobe passed away this year.
Get over it.
I'm not shocked that aliens are here. I'm not even shocked.
Not shocked at all. So this year is the first time that in 2020, is the first time that you even considered it be possible. With all the different dimensions and different planets they're finding in technology.
I never took it seriously. Like, it would be like a passing thought. Like, yeah, there's possibly, I just heard them. But there's possible aliens, in the universe and this, that, and the other, and we're not. It would almost be arrogant of us to think that we're the only living creatures in the universe.
That's what I say. That's just just a ridiculous notion to really think that, even from the pyramids and just all this different technology that they can't quite figure out how it came about. There just has to be.
So, are you one of the people that believe that the aliens came down and built the pyramids?
That they gave the blueprints, that it's because there's some hieroglyphics that cannot be explained, and there are helicopters, there are planes, there's some spaceship looking aircraft.
We went from the space to helicopters
on ancient aliens. It's hieroglyphic, it's carved into in these.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Delta Airlines or something, like aliens created the airports. I wouldn't keep going. I didn't. Go ahead.
Well, I'm saying that they created different flying machines. There are different artifacts that they found with what looks to be some kind of space type of suit. However, I'm weird, y'all. That could even be time travel too. You know what I mean? That could be a little bit of that going on. I mean,
DeLoreans and stuff like that.
But a lot of these have you all ever seen Ancient Aliens? Have you ever seen Ancient Aliens on the History Channel?
Yeah.
Discovery?
The show.
I have. So
they are so many different chapters. Okay, so many different chapters, and it's going to touch everything from the conspiracies on down to what seems to be, what seems to be. They can see y'all.
That is true. I forgot we were. So just real quick, I thought I cut her off, so I was just trying to say my bad, because I've never met her before, so I was like, oh, my bad if I cut you off. But
how about, you guys on the radio can't see this, but he just whispered into a headphone.
Yeah. So
I didn't hear nothing.
What?
So she got
I missed that whole thing.
And
People were watching the whole
in
situation
here.
happen and watched him whisper into a headphone.
And you didn't even hear the message at all.
I didn't even hear it. It was wasted energy.
We'll never get that time back in life. My bad, y'all. Aliens took over our body.
We are reclaiming our time.
Reclaiming our time.
We are reclaiming our time from Adam Bob. He's over here whispering into headphones.
Yep.
Telling secrets with 3 cameras on them.
You would have did better whispering into the mic.
Okay, my bad if I accidentally cut you off. So, aliens took over my body and they didn't know how this whole radio
And
stuff
you jumped
worked
right
out.
back in there. Okay.
Boom, let's go. Let's get it.
That's what it is.
Talent. That's
So,
talent.
but look, I'm not trying to give them any free advertisement, but just watch Ancient Aliens. Okay, it's on I think Prime now. I think it was on the History Channel or A&E, one of them. Okay, but watch it and you will understand that there are so many different things that are not explained. How can you explain pyramids in different parts of the world and they didn't have any communication with each other?
I don't know. Like I saw this this mini series where, there are like two guys that are like actually investigating the presence of alien. I think you may have seen it, Men in Black. I think.
You know what? See, I'm not.
See,
you know what I'm
boom,
saying? See,
right there.
I'm not playing with Ender. Okay. but while you playing with me, if you go to YouTube right now and you Google. The Google. Okay, look, go to YouTube.
Google. That's
what happens when you in your 40s. You just make up stuff and say.
Don't blame that on our age.
It is.
Don't blame that on our age. Don't blame that on our age.
Go to the YouTube and Google it. Like that's the type of stuff that old people say.
Technically, by contractual standards, that's still a correct statement.
Because they own it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, thank you. At least you make me feel better.
A little bit.
Go to YouTube and search for Men in Black sightings. Okay, and
Men in Black sightings or aliens?
They are
I'm
men.
so confused right now.
They are men that are dressed just like the men from Men in Black, because there's a reason that
like they
people
be
get
hot.
anything.
Just walking
They're
around
dressed
sitting
like
all
Men
the
in
time.
Black. They look identical, like twins, like they not
like the
necessarily
Matrix.
like kind of
Like
that
the
Matrix look or whatever, and they
Like
walk
Mr.
in
Smith.
together, like similar movements and all of that.
A bunch of Mr.
And
Smiths.
hey, look. I'm just saying, it's worth, even if I don't necessarily believe everything that I see, but it's very interesting
I
to
did
study
have a
it.
friend named Neo once, and he was talking about his homeboy Morpheus, so it could have been true.
That is true. Remember when he started dating Trinity? That was.
You know what?
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
forget
that.
y'all. That's fine.
That was hot.
That's fine.
That was hot.
That is fine. But we'll just go ahead and get off of this because y'all want to play with me, okay, and make fun of me. But go to YouTube, look up, go to Prime, watch Ancient Aliens from the beginning. All right, and all these different things that cannot be explained.
Seriously though, I did see on PBS. They actually
On
fact
PBS.
checked on PBS. They fact checked, Sesame Street was the thing. But on PBS, they had like where they kind of mapped out where the different pyramids were, and they kind of compared it to like a microchip.
Yeah.
And like the different like geometric precision of how the distance between each point of different pyramids.
Okay.
And that even the pyramids of Giza, is it
Yeah,
Giza? or
Giza.
It's Giza.
Giza, like old Giza. How all of them were used for different things.
Right.
One of them could have been like a hospital. One of them could have been like energy source, and the other one they went in.
Yeah, they actually said
And
that
there was
there
a lot
might
of
be
water. There was once a lot of water
spaceship, like
around it.
what is it? Stations, like a regeneration stations. Did I just make that
Charging-
up?
like
Charging
charging
stations for the actual spaceships, and where things are seem to be like a map. You know what I
You know
mean? From up above, it's these things. Adam, you are you looking for it? Are you on YouTube trying to find the Men in Black?
So
right now?
you know how we were talking about age earlier and
Yeah.
stuff? I'm literally just trying to figure out how to do this whole Edge radio show on Facebook.
Because you just
Yeah, no. I haven't even
all
got to
you doing
YouTube
is,
yet.
you know how
do it.
and when you over 40, you just swipe up and down, and you just keep on doing like this.
I don't know.
And then I've been trying to avoid, because I remembered in the middle that the cameras were on me.
Yes.
I didn't want to put my glasses on and look really old and stuff.
Oh, that would've been
so
hilarious.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
Why
I'm
don't you wear your glasses?
Hold on.
Well, don't leave.
I'm not going anywhere. Keep talking.
Oh wow.
You got to transform.
Okay.
Wow, there we go.
There we go.
I can see now.
So now you can see. So you was trying to be cute.
No, I wouldn't say that. I was trying to.
He was trying to be cute.
I was trying to look like 39 and a half, not 45.
Is it
You should
okay?
bring them down to the bridge of your nose and just hold your phone really far away, like you really want to. What
that say? Right.
Keep on making that noise. But the font on their phone is huge.
It is regular size font. Because you got your glasses. Don't take them off. I promise you.
First of all, I can take my.
Oh no! Don't do that. Put them back on. I'm sorry. My bad. That was a mistake.
You know what? You know what? How big is the font? Let me
It's
see.
not
Let's see the
that
font.
big. It's right there. Look.
He made it small.
Oh, that's pretty big because I can see that all the way from.
You know,
He's 6 feet. He COVID 6 feet away, and I can read everything on his phone. He can't hide nothing. So text messages, everything. I can just see it from
Yep.
here. It's so big.
It's almost like Braille from a distance.
She
How do you
said
see
it's
Braille?
almost like. How do you see
Because
Braille?
it's so big, you can almost touch it.
I'm a, you know
Okay,
what? Just
that's
go
what
on
it
with
is.
your. Ain't there a commercial break coming sometime?
You know what? It's gonna be a damn cry.
Where's the producer?
Did you at least find out how to share
Yes.
the watch party for
Yes,
everybody?
yes,
So you got your people
I'm about
watching
to-
now.
No, not yet. I haven't hit start yet.
Oh wow. Okay.
You interrupted me right in the middle of the process.
I thought you was trying to
He
find
was on
something
his
back.
struggle. How you interrupt the struggle with help?
Look. Well, we're gonna switch the gears just a little bit, and there's something that I want
do
to.
my research though. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go home and I'm going to watch Fifth Element and really just.
You know what? Y'all will stop messing with me and bringing up these old movies. Y'all done brought up
That's
Men in
history.
Black, Fifth Element. Then she said she had a friend. Y'all didn't hear her say that she had a friend named Neo, and Morpheus trying to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
We living in
just
the
watch it.
Matrix. We living in the Matrix.
We've had. I mean, listen. We've had all the stuff going this year.
Right.
We've had the 22 Avenger movies and stuff. You know, with
Yeah.
Marvel and all that, and Thanos.
Yeah.
He probably coming. You know what I'm saying?
Thanos is probably coming. Thanos probably is.
Endgame.
You know.
You haven't seen Endgame?
Cause I'm watching all of the Marvel movies in chronological order.
I'm telling y'all now. If I'm telling
Well,
you
no,
now,
I'm
if
trying to follow the storyline. I didn't just want to watch it. Well, I watched all of them, but I'm really saving everything because I watched Captain Marvel, and apparently that's the one you should watch first.
Okay.
And then you go back all the way to like Captain America: World's First Avenger.
I'll see.
Well, it was Captain Marvel.
You said chronological.
Chronological.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
But that's still.
I'm doing.
Okay.
Was it about to be some Black Nerd stuff about
It's
the car?
about-
Y'all was about to what?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm more of a geek, so I'm not really just vested, but I like the movies.
Okay.
Like I got a friend.
So
she
Marvel
has all the comics.
versus DC, like you have
I'm
like
not-
a,
I know-
a
nope,
specific
nope,
one. Okay,
nope.
so yeah, you're not real nerd.
Nope. But
Yeah.
these movies though, because what I was doing, I was trying to follow where the Infinity Stones, like what the purpose and the significance was. Because like
Okay.
I just watched the Infinity Wars, and I was like, what all that? What?
You put your glasses back on, Adam. You ain't gotta take them off. You can't see me. I don't even know why. You can't. You just look. Put them back on so you can see me.
I gotta say something that's so random right now, and I apologize. We're gonna get back on wherever we're going in this. I didn't know that the Facebook Live thing and all that, it's got subtitles. I'm reading what we said just a minute ago. This is amazing. I love that. You youngsters done, boy. Y'all done done me. Look at this right here. I'm sitting here. I'm saying that's probably coming later. Hold on. Never mind. I was reading what we was talking about. Go ahead. It's like the minutes from a meeting.
You were here.
So you're catching up. You're literally here. You don't have to read the subtitles because you just said
it live.
Goodness gracious.
That's the way you should watch. First, okay, then go back. They're typing too fast. I don't even read Captain Martin.
So
but still, I'll do it.
Look.
And now I'm back.
Okay, while you looking for that, I'm gonna shout out Evan Lambert. What's up, Morris Williams Jr. Good morning. Avery Germany, Terry Morgan, comedian Lisa Love is on there. Rob Williams, Bo Jones, Michael Gobert. It's probably not Gobert. I think it's French, Gobert. Jeremy Williams, Crystal Brown. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Are y'all still watching, or is this old stuff and I'm really talking to myself?
Adam reading the caption with commentary for reading the caption while reading the caption could have thrown everybody off.
That could have thrown people off.
But
with the loud good morning that just happened at the beginning of the show. And Amber she almost lost her eardrums,
because he was yelling so loud in my ear.
Well, look.
And then immediately whispered in the headphone. I guess that balances it.
Well, look, I got a question. Right?
What we got?
We're going to switch this topic.
Okay, what we got?
It is not a multiple choice.
I may struggle.
The question is, who cheat more, women or men? Amber, what is your take on it?
What is this man's name?
In general.
And do I know him personally?
Men or women, who cheats more, in your opinion?
I believe that men cheat more because, not necessarily that they get away with the action more, but they feel like it's more socially accepted, so they just go ahead and do it.
And they do it,
The excuse is the fact that they have the penis, also known as being a man.
Oh, right. Okay, that's the excuse. So y'all the people listening on the radio, you can't see Adam making these, blah, 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 it's stuff. So put your glasses on.
Adam
put your glasses on.
All right.
And look smart and answer this question. Who cheats more, men or women, in your opinion, and why?
In my opinion, that was going to be a lie right there. So let me start over now.
Right.
Women, all day, because y'all are smoother with it. It's easier for y'all to get away with it. With men, a lot of time, women sometimes side chicks don't want to stay in that position, so they try to do whatever they can to help you get caught, this, that, and other, and all that. So, but men, we ain't never gonna say anything like if we're like the side dude or anything like that, because we still want to get that tasty deliciousness every now and then. So we're never gonna like tell anyone or anything like that. So we'll keep the secret, and women are more willing to give up the secret to help you get caught or anything like that. So I believe that women cheat more.
How about Adam got his heart broken in the 8th grade by Shirley, and she started dating Bruce, and now he just feel like his whole heart, they didn't even go together. But
first of all,
in the 8th grade,
I ain't that old. I didn't date Shirley's and Ruth's. I was still in the Keisha phase. Okay, there was a Pam. There was a Pam.
But no Gladys.
There was no Gladys.
No Guinevere's.
No. There was a Gwen.
Yeah, and she was probably
Gwen.
She was probably Guinevere.
Nah, she was just Gwen though.
I know you had
she was
Tracy's.
Gwen. But of course I had some crazies. Y'all done had some Tracy's. Tracy's. Yeah, that's been recent.
Tamika's.
Yeah, I mean, they were youngish names. I mean,
Monique.
Right. Exactly. So your thing is, you say that women cheat more, Adam. Y'all notice how I went straight on him. Women cheat more because it's easier.
It's one of the reasons.
It is with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, what you're talking about is because for some reason with men, they can't seem to divide their like.
What do you mean?
And so what I mean is when you start cheating, you treat one differently. So some women have figured out how we can treat you the same and still be nice and sweet to you and cook and everything, but we still might be cheating.
I've never cheated.
Me and we can tell when we're in a cheating. Because they're going to either do one thing. Either they're going to get meaner or you're going to get a lot of gifts.
Or dismiss.
Because they feel bad.
Well, no, we're catching up to the game, and not me personally, but I know.
Sure.
No. But I've talked to the council. I've talked to the men's council, and there is training going on out there right now about treating all women that you fool with evenly to make sure that you're staying on an even keel, making sure that as everyone is patternistic.
Right.
So you have to make sure that you stay on your pattern. Is that another? And then one of the great philosophers
of cheating.
No, not of cheating, but of the men's council.
Of the men's council. Okay.
Young man.
Dr. My dog.
He's actually.
Dr. My dog.
He was.
Okay.
He's an actual comedian, and he said in one of his speeches, D. Ray Davis, he said you have to basically pimp-proof your house. So it's like
pimp.
If you, so he said,
y'all seriously have to stop glorifying pimps for real.
Listen, no,
that's
not
another
pimps.
conversation.
I'm not glorifying a pimp. I'm glorifying their thought process. So basically, he said, like when you wake up in the morning, listen to this lesson though. When you wake up in the morning, take a shower, drink coffee, take a shower, eat a sandwich, take a shower, go outside, take a shower, take a shower. Everything you do, take a shower. So when you come home from the club and you take a shower, and your girl is like, why you taking a mess with them chicks? And you be like, nah, girl, I always take showers straight from the mouth of D. Ray Davis. We've been learning. There's trainings out there.
My mom's ex, may he rest in peace. He came in and washed his beard first. I'm just saying that I'm not condoning cheating, but don't be stupid, okay? Because if you come in, why?
I would just pour Hennessy all over my beard. I would just be in the car pouring.
Why would you walk in and you gonna go straight to the zinc? Where were you? You gonna go straight to the zinc? Okay, and because this is the thing, like you said, when it comes to men, some of the things they do is just the weirdest thing. He's supposed to have had 2 jobs, and I think what he did was he told one woman he had a day job, and then the other, and my mama, that he had the night job. Okay, and so
he was putting the work.
He was supposed to be in Chicago. He's supposed to be in Chicago, out on the streets, supposedly in the middle of the night, talking to the gangbangers to try to get them off the street.
Good job. That's a good thing. No, I know, but that's a great lie.
It was a lie. Okay,
it's a good lie.
So he on the phone with her talking about, hey, baby, don't wake up for me. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. It's a lot going on out here on the streets. Hey, wait. What you say? Shots fired! I gotta go, baby. That's the most ridiculous.
I love it.
Ridiculous thing. You do not. That is stupid.
Listen, you've lied to a man before. I know you have. I know you've lied to a man before. Everyone has told it.
People don't like honesty, and a lot of times they're running them away.
How old are you? How old are you?
But you're right. I do lie. 22.
Okay. Oh no, you ain't even.
She's lying.
So.
She's like 30 something.
First of all, don't be. No, I'm not.
She's lying.
Years old.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. And to some people, that's a cuss word. I apologize.
He's like the Martin Luther.
I apologize.
Your old stepdaddy is like the Martin Luther King of cheaters. Like I love that. Like that is like. He blazing trails. And think about it, was he really on all them little speeches all the time? Martin was out there doing his thing.
Martin Luther King of cheating.
And on that, are we going to go?
I love it.
We're going to go to a commercial break and continue talking about this. You're listening to 1540 AM, 101.7 FM, Edge Radio.
Hi, I'm Ben Affleck. The only thing better than playing a hero in the movies is being a hero in real life. Like the 50,000 veterans who returned from Iraq and Afghanistan with devastating injuries. They are true heroes, and they're why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. For more than 60 years, Paralyzed Veterans of America has made a promise to never leave a fallen comrade behind. They make sure veterans with spinal cord injuries get the quality medical care, rehabilitation, and housing they need when they come home. They stay with our fallen heroes for the long term, offering counseling, job training, and support to help them regain the freedom and independence they fought so hard for, all at no cost to them. Our veterans fought for us. Let's fight for them. To learn more about how you can help, visit pva.org. That's pva.org. We will never leave a fallen comrade behind.
Galveston, Texas City, Lamarck, we've got you covered.
KGBC, Galveston, Houston, 1540 AS, 101.7 FM, Pasadena.
145 over 92.
180 over 111.
I had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest and then a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering your high blood pressure could save you from a heart attack or stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
Has it been too long since you and your partner truly enjoyed each other intimately? Hi, I'm Dr. Viviana Coles, and I believe emotional and physical intimacy go hand in hand. At Houston Relationship Therapy, we help couples and individuals work through the many challenges faced while in relationships. Our experienced and dedicated relationship therapists can help get emotional and physical connection back into your relationship. Call 713-542-2221 or book online at HoustonRelationshipTherapy.com. Schedule your appointment today and rediscover intimacy now at Houston Relationship.
We are back. This is Edge Radio Edge Morning Show, and I am your host, comedian Tressa Ellaby, and I got my co-host Ember Skies over here, also a comedian, and veteran comedian Adam Bob's about to be canceled.
What's going on, y'all?
So at the break, before the break, I asked the question, who cheats more, men or women, and why? Okay, Ember and I agree. Okay, men.
Because they just reckless.
Because there's just they don't even care no more. They just, going around having sex without condoms and just it used to be that you were special if you didn't have a condom. Now they don't even care. It don't even matter.
Don't look so shocked and
Adam says
somebody talked about somebody washing their beard upon entry.
Adam says that it's women because we do it easier, and so I was talking about family member's ex that did a little cheating came in and washed his beard. It was a stupid thing. Just get in the shower, you nasty. And then Adam.
No, I said it because of what he said, his lies, not from washing his beard.
No, what is this?
Because you all have offended.
This finger pointing.
First of all, y'all women sometimes, y'all are on this total different. First of all, y'all talking about men out here having sex with no condoms on.
And that's true.
So the women had to agree to the situation too. It's not like a dude. It's just dudes that ain't having sex with condoms, but women are using condoms. Stop it.
They try to take them off. There's all these excuses. The last man told me, he didn't say it right then and there. He gonna say afterwards, you really ruined the moment. If you don't get, and then men act like, then if you want them to wear the condom, they act like it's something. I'm saying I got a disease.
So something wrong with me?
No, it's like something wrong with you. No, I don't know you. I'm sure you done get about 5 of them this week.
But see, here's the thing. Y'all have to admit, and some of y'all in YouTube have done this personally yourselves.
How are you?
Wait, I didn't even say the statement. Wow, a hit dog or holler. A hit dog or holler. I didn't even say what it was yet.
You are being accusatory, sir, and I do not appreciate it.
Well, let me accuse you first.
Please go ahead and accuse us.
Did you have had sexual intercourse with someone that was not your boyfriend or husband or whatever, and y'all did not use any protection?
But he was mine.
Oh, that day?
No, he was mine. He's still mine.
I have been talked out of it. That is true. I have also had situations where
you've been talked out of it.
I liked him enough that I didn't. Okay, then we get tested before, sometimes after.
See, that'd be on some big ass people. Be like, what church you go to? Oh, Found the Praise. You know what? He picked the right Jesus. Come on, we don't need a condom. Stop that. Y'all be on I liked him so much. He had some nice shoes. He kept them really clean. His shoelaces was tucked in. You know what? We don't need no condom. That's what be on y'all mind and stuff.
The man before that told me I don't be out here like that. And I'm like, would you put the condom on, please? Like, first of all, I don't even believe you. Second of all, I'm trying to protect. What you mean you don't be out here like that? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
See, y'all jumped away though.
I have not made a statement.
Y'all y'all accusing men of stuff, but you two have had intercourse without protection and trying to blame the dude, and he didn't talk you into it. It just flowed.
I said yes. That has happened.
Okay.
However, the times that that's happened versus all the times that it did not, and I had to make him put it on after he's pissed off or the total mood has changed, or now he don't even want to do it now. Like acting like a girl, like a complete.
And you still lay down with that woman too. So
I ain't laid down with a married woman. Thank you very much.
Well, that one that you was talking anyway.
But he was acting like one. Okay. Okay. But my take on it is that men do it because
somebody wants to protect it.
It's fun to cheat. Okay. I think that for some of them, it doesn't really matter how good their woman is or isn't, or how great she looks. It just is something that they love to do because it is just the conquest. It's just it gets boring. It gets boring to them to be with one woman, as opposed to with women we don't, because first of all, 75% of women across the world are not having orgasms just from penetration, and we have no guarantee that we're even going to have a climax. Wait a minute, you all have guaranteed.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
I can guarantee you there's no guarantee.
You look, okay, 98% of the time. 90. 90. Okay, 90 is still high.
Okay, 75.
We might be like 10%.
What's happening with the kid.
My point is that there's no reason to just go willy-nilly giving it to everybody, because it may be just for no reason at all. It can last for 3 minutes. It could be this small. I'm holding up my pinky finger for those listening on the radio.
Oh, this show is just going nuts. It's a nighttime show now.
It could be just a waste of our time. So typically, if we are cheating, that's like some emotional type stuff.
Oh my God, I'm so tired, y'all.
I have something to say.
Oh my God.
But I don't condone cheating at all. I feel like you should just leave. Okay, I haven't cheated on. I've cheated on somebody, but like that was, I don't even know.
Was that emotional?
15 years ago or something.
Were your emotions involved?
You know what?
Oh my God, my emotions. I'm emotionalizing.
On the emotional side. Because I have had several conversations. Because most of
I was say several partners. Go ahead.
I wish. Never mind. But I'm told that guys feel like they should be able to cheat because that's just physical.
Yeah.
But if their girl cheats on them,
yes,
they're like, oh my God, they're a wreck.
It's a whole different story.
Because no, she actually loves that guy.
I need help.
I mean, you need help.
This is not
unfounded statistics and.
Well, y'all just doing everyone knows that
I have a selected sample of which I take the opinions, and I'm not applying. Generally, I'm applying them, but not like you just holistically. Y'all, you don't even.
No, I mean y'all too. I'm that's not even.
You don't even. I'm one of the two.
Yeah, 50%.
Yeah,
you don't know my situation.
I can hear it in your voice. I can hear the lies in it, but you don't know.
It could be a virgin.
I'm a virgin, but not a virgin.
A version of something, but not a virgin.
I'm a pure heart.
Look, my point is that women do not have a guarantee or a large likelihood to even enjoy the sex.
That's true.
It's not even likely that we will completely enjoy it. Therefore, there's no reason to willy-nilly. Now, every woman isn't the same. You know, some women have no problem with every single time. For them, it's great. But I'm just saying the likelihood that it's going to be 2 to 3 minutes is very likely.
And guess what? Sometimes the women just may care for a guy so much that they are willing to settle for subpar performance just to be with that guy.
Okay, wait. Yeah, great, cool. But what I'm saying is that sounds great. Oh yeah, that sounded really good. That was great answers, guys. Great answers. Ding, 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 ding. That was it right there. But here's the truth. Here's the truth of the matter.
What is the truth?
Okay, yes, that is true. Sometimes y'all ain't guaranteed to.
Not sometimes. The majority of the time.
I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time. Okay. So it's true that there are no guarantees that you. But there's no guarantees that we're gonna. But there's a likelihood that we will. But what was that about?
And was that snoring?
And then the snoring.
Yeah.
Sound like flatulence.
Well, that could happen too.
Now that sounded like that.
It's happened, just right. It's my bad. It's air. Anyway, but what I'm saying is,
sorry, listeners, we apologize. Look,
hey, you invited me here. I was asleep.
Topics to poop humor. Okay.
But in real life, women cheat just like men. Women don't just cheat for their emotions and they're not getting fulfilled at the grocery store and like my shoes and my new hair color and all that stuff and you didn't help me put my Spanx on or whatever. That's difficult too. No man should ever help a woman put his Spanx on. That's a total nother subject. It's called hilarious, but that's a whole nother story right there. But some of y'all cheat just because y'all want to cheat. It's a morning show and I'm a Christian, so I'm just y'all. Thank you, brother. But some of y'all cheat just to cheat. Some of y'all cheat because y'all like.
I agree. I believe that there's an equal opportunity as far as like.
Why did this nun come out of your throat? How did that happen?
That is hilarious.
I agree that. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. And then she has this wrap on your head, so I
gotta protect.
She turned into a African Puritan.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Praise him. So.
Won't we do it?
Blessings.
Yes.
Covered in the blood of the Lamb.
Thank you.
Kings and queens.
You gotta, for the domicile known as the castle. No, so like I I think that people in general, people do what they want to do.
Right.
It's just, you choose. Like, personally, I choose not to share this greatness with everybody because everybody ain't worthy of heaven. So
And the thing is,
I let them test out. You ain't an angel.
How do you know how great it is if you have such a small sample size?
I'm talking about for me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you saying you don't want to give up your greatness, but if the sample size is small, maybe.
Well, you know what? At least for a selected group.
Share it. So Adam is saying share it to confirm.
Yeah, and then when you get old, you stop sharing it like that.
I mean, if you have a small sample size, you usually know it's good from the stalkers that you maintain.
That's true.
And so if in fact you constantly have stalkers that won't, and I'm not saying that they in love with me. I don't think that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying clearly you won't leave me alone. So I know what you want. He know what he want.
Yeah.
So we know
it ain't this heart and affection. I'll tell you that much. Maybe a heartbeat.
Maybe it's the head game. How much you think. They love how you think.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to find and trim that clip because that was so perfect. I almost want to end the show completely on that. This is why I love comedians. This is why this show is a group of comedians. For those that missed it or just tuning in, we're talking about cheating and who cheats, men or women. And I was saying, he said, how do you know that it's good if you don't really have a large sample size? Maybe it's the head game. He likes how you think.
Yeah.
Could you put that on the shirt?
Please.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt.
Well, where is Carlos?
That's a shirt.
Been perfect.
I'm just saying though, because some conversation rules the nation.
You know what?
I should stop.
I don't have.
But it does,
conversation rules
the nation, right? I mean, I got to approach you. He's got to have conversation.
I think it probably is the head game as well because I'm a very intelligent person. That they do.
I don't even know how to see. That wasn't me, y'all. That was not me.
I'm a very intelligent person, and maybe you're right. That was hilarious.
I'm slow.
You know you ain't
That's
slow.
Just sad. So how do you get along these days?
I spend a lot of time alone. Spend a lot of time alone.
Okay.
Thinking.
Look,
Contemplate.
Women cheat more.
Are you single, Adam? Are you single?
Recently, yeah.
Put it out
there now. Yes, I'm single.
He had to pause for a minute because he probably had to go through his head of who he recently talking to, and should he say yes or no?
No, I'm
girls are dating him.
Right.
Whatever, however it goes. They date me or I'm whatever.
So you're single. Amber, are you single?
Yes, I am.
And I am also single as well. So these are.
Is this a hotline now? Dial 281.
Okay. Actually, we probably will have a little bit of that going on Fridays with our segment on Friday. So make sure y'all watch every day, but on Friday, wait for that. But this is the question: is there a difference between the terms single versus unmarried? People use these terms interchangeably sometimes. Some people use, and my thing is when a person's like, I ain't married, I'm not married, I'm unmarried. That's usually kind of said right before they cheat on somebody.
Yep. That's a definite cheating.
When they're recruiting, when they're recruiting.
I ain't married. I know a lot of people. I'm sorry. Did I go ahead?
You're good.
I know a lot of people that are in relationships and stuff, and that'll say, I mean, YOLO, you only live once. I mean, I ain't married, so it's.
But you're engaged.
You're about to cheat, and that's the person's personal preference or whatever. I mean, I've heard some of my homeboys say it, not the ones that are married. If y'all wives are listening, and I've actually heard women say it too.
I'm not married.
Yeah, I've heard people say single until you're married.
Right. So
personally, don't waste my time. Exactly. Because I list my expectations in the beginning.
What are your expectations in the beginning?
No, when I think that I'm trying to smash, man, it's like I'm a human.
Wait a minute. You don't spend your time alone. You said the word smash. You do it a lot. People that spend their life at home don't say smash.
Okay, we do say smash. I say smash. Actually, I'm from Chicago, so we used to say juicing.
Juicing? Oh, that's juicing.
I can see it.
That's some garden tool type stuff to what? To juice it.
We just say juicing. Just they like we're talking about two people that's trying to hide that they together. Oh yeah, they juicing.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like yourself, like, oh yeah, he juiced it up. Like, you know, like,
and then y'all didn't catch him call me a hoe. No, he said it right. Wow, Adam. I mean, even if you thought that that's what I was saying, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, my feelings. But no, I was saying that is the term that me and my friends in high school used to use.
And technically, I wasn't saying
high school and beyond.
I was saying that's some type of things that they would say. Not saying that you. I'm just saying you copied their verbiage. Keep
going. I just try to blend in and sound cool. That's where my words come out.
Oh yeah, sure.
Word up, homies.
Wow.
Yeah, no, because that smash came out real. No, if I'm trying to smash.
Well, no, I don't. First of all, it's not a lot of smashing.
See the nun come right back out. See the nun.
The nun came.
Maybe a mush.
She just switched into a different person.
I haven't even read Revelations. Did you know that?
But yeah, like I just feel like if you get, well, me personally, I'm all about communication because I don't need any problems. I don't want a stalker. I don't want any violence on any end, and I don't I would like to remain healthy.
Right.
First
and
unpregnant.
Unpregnant and non-pregnant.
I thought you said you were pregnant. I thought you were making an announcement. I was like, oh snap! This is.
Oh God!
We could have been talking about that.
Oh God!
Someone juiced it up.
I'm sorry, but I can admit that is, if I'm pregnant, that's the only black life that's not gonna matter, because I'm that's the only one. I mean, everybody else matters.
She said she got.
But if that happens, I'm 42, and so all the other black lives around the world matter to me, but not that one.
Well, technically, your life matters.
Just mine. Just mine.
It's not life.
And the current child I got, that's all that's important right now. Would you say what you got to say?
We just took some 360 and I just caught you in a lot. Because that means you're like, you know, if you're pregnant, this, that, and other, and it's like, you know, that's not a possibility because you want that to happen because you're 42 and this, that, and other. But for that to happen, you have to be having intercourse without a condom. Boom! We just solved the case from earlier.
I never said that. If I am in a relationship,
that's not
but see, I only have like 2 more months on my IUD. I only have about 2 more months on my IUD, so I probably will have to have, have to make sure. I'm saying if I got into a relationship,
what just happened?
We would have to do that. But I'm saying if you get tested together, if you get tested together, then you could go ahead and not use condoms in a relationship. But and also condoms break. I'm just saying that if it broke or whatever, I got the phone number to the clinic. I'm just saying that I am pro-life.
So you
I'm not moving to Alabama.
You do have their number.
I know exactly where to go.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Protected out here in the streets.
I would not do that. But I'm talking about a relationship, okay? It's not going to happen now because I'm not in a relationship. I am forcibly celibate due to COVID. And I don't know. That I might say that way right now.
I'm forcibly.
It's not religious. But I'm
forcibly
COVID
celibate due to standards. So.
Wow!
I've been trying to give it away, but nobody matches up.
So now
that's an interesting topic right there.
It's June, year and a half.
A year and a half.
Oh wow! Yeah, that thing is refreshed. Yeah. Dang! That's a whole.
You're listening to Edge Radio. We discuss everything that she was hoping we was not going to talk about.
Wow!
Year and a half.
Why is that so shocking?
I don't know. I
have batteries.
Right, exactly. I
can't wait. I'm gonna juice it up.
Well, I'm and I said this on stage. So so for y'all, people that not paying attention, I'm a comedian, but I said this on stage. I like to say a lot of things that are true on stage, but it's been 1.5 times since November of 2019.
There you go.
That's more than 1.5. One of it.
What constitutes that?
Well, it constitutes. I'm not gonna say on
Was
the
some
radio.
beard washing involved?
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you.
Since we're all being honest,
I got you.
I juiced something up yesterday, son. Thank you,
Wait, this isn't the freshly single juice, is it?
Huh? What happened?
We just called him in a lie.
Wait.
You remember you said he was newly single?
Yeah,
That's why. Juicy.
Yeah, I mean, it don't take long after the breakup. You free.
Break up.
There's no time limit that you gotta wait. So after the breakup,
This man has been single for 45 minutes and claiming every piece of it.
I'm done with this. Cool. Hey. Hey. How you doing?
Hey.
Then I put on my night voice. You know. Like,
Right.
Oh, you want to break up? Fine. That's cool. Hey, how you doing? So
Look. So what did you do since you woke up? Did you send a hey big head text? What did you? What kind?
See, I thought that was a text that women are supposed to send dudes.
No,
I've never called a chick big head before.
They do. We get them.
Wow.
I'm not going to mention the text messages I've been getting lately.
I'm sure there's pictures involved.
It's video.
Oh, wow, cats. Okay, you step up your game. I see you, players. No,
if I don't know you, please don't ever send me a video. That is the scariest, most rapey thing that I have ever known in my life.
I'm sorry.
I think she's about to break a little year and a half or something.
Distance.
It must be a comedian.
But no, I didn't say. Oh, wow, we can get personal.
I'm not do a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Because that ain't even funny.
You know, I leave him alone. I leave him alone.
I am not trying to be the topic of your set.
I'm not trying to be the
man, I'm up
topic
here in love, man.
of your set at all. I don't want to be the topic of your set, and I don't want every comedian to know, because they're gonna lie to you and tell you that they're not gonna tell. They're gonna tell
everybody.
No, just like
they gotta brag and mark territory.
They gonna tell.
Most comedians, like most of the older comedians, I'll say, they don't. I don't know about the young cats. I can't speak for the young cats.
He's saying this because he don't know how much that people tell me stuff that I don't even want to know. So I know all kinds of people's business, and I would never say it. But they be talking.
But what I'm saying is most of some of the older cats maybe just choose one or two people to tell, but they ain't gonna tell everybody. But
those people though,
people involved.
those people that they told, then they go tell.
Yep.
Because there's a group of comedians. They're masculine men, but I'm saying when it comes to gossip, it's about 5 of them, and they older, and they gossip
real good.
like baby.
I can imagine, but we can't call out names. That would be
No.
But I bet you I know.
I've heard all
The
kinds
fact
of
that
things.
you know proves her point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right.
Okay, you got me on that one. You won that one. But y'all cheat more. Go ahead.
But women do not cheat more.
At least you haven't cheated.
I am going to leave it with that. Women do not cheat more because it is not worth it in many cases. Second of all, first of all, we are nurturers. We typically are more loyal than men. We are more satisfied with one person. That's easier because we are not as visual as men. So I mean, we notice when men are attractive, but we don't necessarily see a man and immediately think about having sex with that man. Women just don't work like that.
I do that.
I mean, if they find enough, sure. But I'm saying it's not all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just speak for the outliers out there. I approach the men I want. I will think you fine from a distance, go to talk to you, and then you be stupid, and then I walk away. But man, we could have been.
We could have been there. I used to do that. Back in the day, I used to.
Let me also. I'm claiming time.
I see. I'm waiting.
She is claiming her time because we gonna take a break in a minute.
But no, like as far as me personally, I don't cheat because I don't have time for that. You got to break people in to do stuff like you like it finally, and that can take a couple sessions. And I ain't got time to lie.
How complicated
I'm saying Alan. I'm sorry.
Alan, damn.
I done renamed him. Adam. Adam,
I yield my time.
Adam is over here raising his hand. It has to be something good. I want to know what it was.
You over here with the
So I waited so long I actually forgot what I had to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, I like long walks on the beach. I like soft summer.
Keep talking. it's radio. Then you keep talking. You just look when I'm
Right.
Wait, I can't look and talk at the same time in case I have to stop.
Look.
I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm assuming we're gonna break some.
Look, this is comedian Tressa Ellaby. You're listening to Edge Radio, 1540 AM, 101.7 FM. I'm about to break for the day. Oscar Hines, our co-host, is going to come back on. I will see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all listen to Edge Radio and be careful driving out there.
Edge Radio Network, where we have conscious conversations. Edge is about love, relationships, and healing.
Edge Radio is for everyone and about everyone.
Edge is about working together.
Edge Radio is about recreating a beautiful body.
Edge is about community, synergy, and empowerment.
Edge is about being kind, compassionate, and loving to all.
Edge Radio is about beauty and fashion.
各位观众 ，Edge Radio 是大家最好听的一个电台，不要忘记听哦。Yeah, I love radio. You can hear all about the topic and join us soon.
Edge is about being on the edge and not jumping. Yes.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time.
And this is your girl Sierra. We want to invite you to join us every Wednesday at 11 a.m. for our new show, Rodriguez Rejuvenation.
I am a board-certified cosmetic surgeon, and each week we will discuss new breakthroughs in medical technology, erectile dysfunction, vaginal rejuvenation, natural breast augmentation with your own fat.
So you're saying that you can take the fat from my belly and increase my breast size?
Exactly. Or your buttocks instead. Learn more at RodriguezRejuvenation.com.
Tune in every Wednesday at 11 a.m. on Edge Radio, where the truth still matters.
1548.
And we are back. I am not quite the beautiful and elegant Tressa Ellaby, but I understand that this is Oscar Hines. For those of you joining us, welcome to the Edge Morning Show. You all have been having a fascinating conversation, it sounds like, about whether men cheat more or women cheat more. So the consensus was that the men cheat more. Is that? Well,
I don't cheat. So I can speak on what I can control, and that's me and whoever I'm dealing with.
The consensus from the last panel, due to the demographics, not the demographics, of the panel, yeah, in other words, you were outnumbered, man. Yes.
Wait,
yes,
I
Lord.
didn't give any credit. I said that I'm fair. I say equally, people do what they want.
Yeah. So my thing is that I believe it is equal, because somebody's got to be cheating, right? So the women have to be out there participating for the men to cheat, right? But I think the real issue is that women are far better liars than men.
That's now, we did agree with that.
Far better. You all are capable of deception because of your complex hippocampus, because of your amygdala. That's what's up, man.
I knew he was going to be
These are some big ass amygdala walking human beings around here.
Just because you get on here and start using big words don't mean you right.
Hey, look. So you're saying your brain, the amygdala is part of the brain, as is the hippocampus. And so if you deny this, then we're going to accuse you of having a smaller brain. So
yeah, you don't want a small hippocampus or small hippocampus looking cell.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Look, hey, I had to raise the bar a little bit here when I come in the game, right?
Y'all over here sound stupid. Go ahead.
No.
The same thing.
No, that's not true. We have so our audience is a series of intellects and common folk. It's a hodgepodge.
We have a mix of intellects and ignorance.
Hey, look, I didn't say that. Some of y'all need some help, right? Some of y'all need some help. Some of y'all are driving around with face masks in a rolled up car. I don't get that.
Struggling.
And then I was in the park yesterday, man. I'm in the forest. Now, I live up north. I'm in the forest. And, man, people are walking in the forest with a face mask. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you right now? Like, isn't the whole idea supposed to be to get some fresh air?
Right.
And
they want to filter it.
Oh my God! But see, the problem is that you miss out on all the delicious phytoscenes that your body's supposed to take in when you got masks on. So
right?
You can't have that. So yeah. Some folks do need some help. So some of them are common in their thinking. Right? I ain't trying to insult anybody. I'm just saying, take your mask off in the car.
Some people are a little more simple. Some people.
I
was just about to say that word. Simple.
Simplicity versus complexity.
Yeah. Well, Neiman Marcus versus Walmart. Target versus Walmart.
Wow.
Oh man, look.
And I feel so bad because I prefer Walmart. So
I do periodically go to Walmart. I can't deny it, but short of the fact that essentially, most people don't realize the impact that particular retailer had on our economy. They were the largest retailer in the world before Amazon. Mm-hmm. And you also know that the vast majority, some 70-80% of their products come from places other than the United States.
Right.
Now, if you do that for 20 or 30 years, you start outsourcing a lot of jobs.
Right.
And the very people that shop there can no longer afford to because, they don't have jobs anymore.
Right.
So some people. Some people
economics.
Some people may be conscientious objectors. I think economically we better start seriously thinking about how we buy and source things out of this country. That's really an important thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so how do you think that's going to look going forward with us just going forward with all the bans and stuff they have on us traveling, this, that, and other, and I know the goods aren't coming in from other countries, from China especially.
Yeah.
Like they used to. How do you think that looks?
A lot of things. I don't know if you guys remember this. It wasn't that long ago. So if you were, it's not like you would have been too young. I'm talking about our young lady here. Yeah, no, but but I don't know if you guys remember. There was a whole big controversy around children's toys and the use of lead that was in those toys from China.
Yeah,
and the use of all kinds of other, potentially harmful things. So, I think we need to do better with the checks and balances process and making sure that, hey, the stuff is safe. We just start bringing it in.
Really, well, if you have children, you probably care more. But like a lot of times, if you're more focused on money, you don't really care about the kids. I know I don't.
You don't care about the kids. You just say, forget the kids. It's all about the money. I don't know, folks, if you got an opinion on this subject, 281-587-1540 is the number, 281-587-1540.
That sounded like a presidential comment right there. Yeah, that sounds like a 45 comment right there. If you don't have kids, I'm just worried about the money. That's it.
Yeah.
Forget about those kids. Let's get those dollars.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate reality is that there's a lot of priority placed on dollars, and it's money over people. And
Exactly. That's why
see
you shouldn't have that many kids, because they cost money.
Yeah, because they cost, and they're expendable. Is that what you're saying? Wow. Don't say that. I didn't say. I'm just trying to figure out what your angle
is. Used to is child labor laws. You can't beat them like you used to. It's like disappointing. You know, if I can't treat it like I want it, why even have it? You know?
Yeah. So you can't.
It's like a homeowners association for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mean any of this, by the way.
Okay. Wow. I was just saying.
It's just jokes. It's just jokes. I support the kids and dreamers.
So when you guys are in a situation, because this happens to me, but I'm not a comedian. I don't ever profess to be one. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I find myself in some really absurd, situations, and I often just think about how I could satirize the hell out of that and just make it funny. So if I'm in mixed company, I start telling stories and I'm exaggerating the hell out of it. But it's simple. It's simple stuff. So this guy, one time he's talking to me and I say, so what's he's got an accent, Spanish guy. I heard your alien joke earlier. I ain't going there. But
you were listening to the show.
I'm there and I'm there's a friend of mine. She's a very innocent white lady, right? Okay. And this Spanish guy, we were talking. And so he says, I said, what's your name? And he's like a shy guy, and he says, it's my name, Victor.
Victor.
And I said, what did you say? He said, Victor. And then she said, are you saying your name is Vic Turd? So why would the man's last name be Turd? But I think about these moments of just absurdity. People have these they short circuit every time. So anyway, I wonder what your methodology is basically. Do you spot a joke right away, or do you ruminate on your day and then some crazy stuff come back to you, or what?
I tell jokes like a freestyle rapper because they come straight off the dome, son.
Ah, you got it like
Bars.
that. Wow. Drop the mic. Bam. Damn, what about you, Adam?
So it's
what?
That's never her answer.
No. I thought that was her answer. Do you have more? Hey, look.
No, I was done.
Okay, no, actually, I thought there was more too.
Dramatic pause at the end.
Yeah.
That was the ending.
So I look at it too.
There is more. I'm joking.
But I look at it two ways. So sometimes you can look at it like. So I have a joke about it's like a real quick one that I'll do sometimes. That it's about someone in a wheelchair arguing with someone standing up. Right. But what happened was I was actually in a bar at this poetry spot. I've told the poet it's Freeze Eternal. I think it's his Freeze. So that's his poetic name or what have you. I've told him the story. We were at a spot and he was trying to get a drink and he was in his wheelchair and the bartender just kept walking by him. And he's like, "Hey, can I get a Heineken? Can I get a Heineken?" Yeah. And he just had this look on his face like man, she gonna make me get up. Like, that look on his face. And she walked by when she was coming back. He pushed himself up, balanced on his feet for like 2 seconds. And was like, "Let me get a Heineken." And like a ride on the way down. So I was like, okay, there's a joke in there somewhere. I ain't figured it out yet, but I ain't gonna tell nobody what just happened. I'm just, and then like maybe about a week later, then it came to me about, okay, this person was arguing with somebody and he got fed up and he was like, and I said, like, he said the most aggressive thing that you could say to someone with two perfectly good working legs. Don't make me get up. I was like, oh,
But you know, so that's how it just it morphed in my brain. So sometimes you could see it and you got something for it, or sometimes you just have to let it marinate.
Right.
The whole thing is you can't force it.
You can't force it. Well, you know what's funny is I think the thing is sometimes like a joke that could be politically incorrect like that is something we stay away from if we got two working legs type of thing. I never forgot. I went to my sister's friend's house. You know, they were having a birthday party, and the girl is in a wheelchair. And she is buck ass wild, this girl. So you know, of course, I'm sensitive. I come in, I'm meeting her for the first time, and my sister says, "Hey, this is my brother," and she whips around the wheelchair. And you know where she's eye level at, right? While I'm standing up. And she looks and she goes, "Ooh, the perfect height." And then she looks up at me and I was like, I had no comeback. I didn't know what to say. It was so awkward. I was like, what did you just say? And she went on to be brash and raw and as out there as anybody could be. And after a while, I had to just roll with that.
Yeah, accepted. Yeah, I had a young. Oh, if you don't mind.
I got a wheelchair story.
There we go. Let's share our wheelchair stories.
How we just switch segments. But no, like my dad's best friend is in a wheelchair, and like he always he's always well dressed, and then like because I always noticed that his pants were always creased. And I would always wonder who ironed him and how often, like, who's ironing your clothes every day? And my dad was like, well, he ain't moving, so they just gonna
So once they're creased, they're creased.
They creased.
That's funny.
And then this isn't a joke. It's just he used to always cross his legs when he would wheel the chair. I'm like, he was dapper. He was very dapper.
Oh, that's cool.
So would he be like sitting there and he like lift his leg over the yeah.
But it wouldn't be knee to knee. It'd be like ankle to knee. It's all about the delivery. It's a different look.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
whatever makes him happy and comfortable. You know, I'm good with that.
Yeah, he always had women pushing the chair. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, he's dapper. Yeah.
On what you just said, as long as he was comfortable, if he didn't have any feelings in his leg, it was more about a look than comfortability because he wasn't comfortable.
Yeah,
he didn't feel it.
But like I'm a leg crosser. Like I'll be sitting down, and the minute I sit down, I'll cross my legs, and I it's just a natural tendency I have.
Knee to knee or ankle to knee?
Yeah, well, I do both, but I sometimes go ankle to knee. Now that's called a power pose, by the way. In kinesiology, body language, whenever you want to make yourself more important, you spread out, girl. You start stretching, you spread out, and then it's like an animal posturing. Literally, when somebody takes up more space in a room, it sends a subliminal signal to anybody in that room that they have a sense of confidence, that they have a sense of self, and that they're going to take up as much room, by golly, as they want.
Now, if you're in a wheelchair, you're definitely taking up some space. So imagine that ankle.
Well, aren't you sitting pretty much in the same space you would occupy if you had a chair there, though?
But when you cross the legs, it's
that big leg cross.
It's projected.
Yeah.
And you got them 22-inch rims on the side too, so you gotta.
And the upper body strength to boot.
Yeah. Well, you know,
he drove a car.
Oh, he drove a car. No, you know what? I love that. I am so down with that kind of independence. And you know, I've actually driven in a car with someone who drives, you know, with the hand
controls.
Yeah. Okay. And they seemed as competent to me as any other driver that was out there.
One would hope.
Yeah. But like, you know, people, and I actually want to invite some folks that I know that have groups that work with disabilities, and you know, that's a really important aspect. But so much of their independence and their self-esteem, it's all connected, and you know, I'm empathetic because when I was a really young kid, I got hit by a car.
Oh wow! How long ago was that?
A really, really young kid. Like I just came to America. I was like 4 years old.
Oh.
But they told the doctor, well, he may not ever walk again. I jumped my butt out of that. I'm like, I can walk. I may not be walking right, but I will walk, man. Right. And I've been dancing ever since. Yeah.
I mean, to think about that, if you lose like something, I feel with the empathy, it's like if you lose, like right now, if we lost a leg or an arm or something like that, our confidence level automatically would drop. I mean, I'm not saying to the ultimate low, but if you lose a function, your confidence is going to drop, and to see guys be able to adjust and just have more confidence than anyone with every working limb and all that stuff, it's freaking amazing.
Yeah, well, if I really feel for vets, and I've
like
talked to some
the military or
the military guys. Yeah,
okay, just checking.
Yeah. The guys that get scratched by cats are not my so with the vets though, these guys have gone into the service as full-bodied warriors, and then exit the service disabled and affected permanently in their life. And so, my challenge around that is that you really want to get the right type of counseling to start rebuilding the constructs of how you go forward. I can tell you, as I've gotten older, I put more value in my mental faculties than I have my physical. When kids are young, my sons, man, they still like jumping over stuff that's 6 feet tall just to show you they can do it. I'm like, I'm so done with that.
Because the landing, that landing is gonna hurt really bad.
It's like, look, if it's 6 feet, the takeoff is going to hurt you when I land inside whatever I'm trying to jump over.
I wouldn't jump off this couch right now.
That's right. I'm gonna step down. I'm big on staying in shape, but I absolutely am not big on taking unnecessary risks and stuff.
You realize you do a lot of dumb stuff growing up when you get older. Like, I could have died. Like, I'm from Arkansas, and you could have died. Yeah.
Let me stop.
We used to go outside and play in the woods and with rusty car jump. Me and my cousin used to jump off the house. It was 2-story house. We just
jumped off a 2-story house.
An old mattress that had springs popping out of it. We just put it right there, and we just jumped off the house over and over again.
Wow!
And you know what we got in trouble for? Going in and out the house from the front door.
Wow!
If you jumped out that window, you better climb right back through it.
Wow!
Why did you tell us that?
As opposed to don't jump out of the window.
Right. Stop jumping off the roof.
The only thing I knew about Arkansas when I was a kid in the Bronx was a bad joke. We used to go, what Tennessee? The same thing Arkansas. That was it. That's all I got.
Vision jokes. You're gonna tell the vision jokes.
That was a dad joke. That was like a classic dad joke.
That's a kid joke though. It's a dad joke type of thing.
It's a dad joke type of kid joke. It was just bad.
It did not land well.
It didn't land well.
We got it though.
Just like that spring mattress y'all were jumping on.
Boom.
The ground was fertile, so it was soft and accepting. So.
I see. Well,
we missed it a couple times.
We jumped out of off our garage roof into leaves because on the East Coast, fall, lots of leaves. We rake them up and then dive into them. That was fun. Well, it's really not because you go through it's a mattress and you at least have some absorption. No, leaves are brutal unless they're really, really high up. But nonetheless, though, I'm talking like 5 foot of leaves. I'm not talking Mickey Mouse. No, but this is the real deal. But anyway, we are out of time. I didn't get an opportunity to really mix it up as much with you guys. Tressa was here earlier and had a great conversation with you, so I enjoyed it. How do folks stay connected to you guys?
Well, you can Google Ember Skies, EMBERSKEYEZ on everything, and I'll pop up. I have 2 websites, and I have an organization called Skies and Stars, SKEYEZ, the letter N, STARZ.org.
Ember Stars, skies, Ember Skies, awesome. How about you?
All right. Well, you can catch me on anything social media at Adam Bob Comedy, just at Adam Bob Comedy, at ADAMBOB Comedy, and on Cash App, $ Adam Bob. Let's see here. I have a foundation. They're called I've Got a Daughter Going to College, so refer back to that Cash App, and I appreciate y'all.
Adam, I didn't realize your name was in alphabetical order.
Well,
it is.
That is the ABCs. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. You've been listening to Ember Skies and Adam Bob and earlier Tressa Ellerby. I'm Oscar Hines. This is the Edge Radio Network. Next up, we are going to be connecting with How You Livin' with Robin and Kiva. They are going to be talking to a very interesting lady on some of the health and wellness aspects. I want you to stay right there. We're going to be back in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us. Thank you guys today. It really enjoyed you. Edge Radio Network, 1540 AM, 101.7 FM. Go to edgeradionetwork.com. Stay connected. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is Dr. Gabriel Arango with Arango Chiropractic Clinic, and today I'd like to inform you that doctors of chiropractic are primary contact healthcare providers who provide essential care, including but not limited to managing acute and urgent musculoskeletal conditions. These services are critical for managing cases that otherwise could end up in the emergency rooms, worsening an already difficult situation. It is important to note that chiropractic services also keep in place health care providers, first responders, and others who have physically strenuous jobs that support critical infrastructure, such as truck drivers who continue to ensure that America's healthcare and food supplies get to where they are needed during the COVID-19 pandemic. This information was brought to you by Arango Chiropractic Clinic and Edge Radio, 1540 AM and 101.7 FM.
1540 AM and 101.7 FM. Edge Radio.
Different techniques of healing are available under the professional care of a licensed doctor of chiropractic's trained hands. Everyone's body is different, and maintaining health and vitality requires individual attention and expert examination. Come by for an individual consultation and physical evaluation. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, visit Arango Chiropractic Clinic at 1302 North Shepherd and have the health experience of your life. For an appointment, call us at 713-868-6166. That's 713-868-6166.
Are you ready to be pushed over the edge? Edge Radio, coming soon to 1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston. Been feeling a little edgy lately? Listen to Edge Radio. That'll push you over the top. 1540 AM and 101.7 FM.
Back pain can be very disabling, and when your back pain radiates down your buttocks and legs, it's called sciatica, and it can disrupt most of your activities of daily living, such as work and exercise. Hello, this is Dr. Arango with Arango Chiropractic Clinic to inform you that back pain and sciatica are two completely different things. Low back pain is usually due to strain or injury to the joints, muscles, and ligaments supporting the back, with the pain focused on the muscles next to the spine, and potentially it can move into the buttocks. Sciatica implies inflammation of the sciatic nerve and is most commonly associated with a herniated disc. If you are experiencing low back pain or sciatica, please call us at 713-868-6166. 713-868-6166, or look us up at HoustonChiroClinic.com.
This is KGBC, Galveston, Houston, 1540 AM, and K269GS, Pasadena, 101.7 FM.
1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston.
How do airplanes...
just to get by? Are you looking for some blue sky? How you living? How you living? Are you living just to get by? Are you looking for some blue sky?